Jordan, how we feeling?
I love the Merry Christmas Eve. I'm excited. I'm ready, Sean.
I'm festive.
Ooh, are you
I like
festive?
that word. Yes.
Yes.
Like festive.
The closer you get, the more you
Came
change.
all
The more festive
He got
you
all
are.
sophisticated with his I'm festive.
I'm festive.
And then, Smitty, you're festive too because you show up with your nice
Yeah, okay.
turtleneck, the gold maize and blue turtleneck. Maybe you can.
I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, we got a lot of games tonight, 13 of them on the slate, but let's start it out. The Lakers in town taking on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Paris of the Flames, OKC as I like to call it. SGA.
Oh, he's feeling festive.
Ooh, a tough
That
layup
was
off the
a
glass.
clean, then around the back and pull, contested.
Step back jumper over it. AD tied at 31 at this point, second quarter. Cam Reddish to Rui Hachimura. Baseline jumper.
I like that shot. I like Rui. They need him. There's AD.
AD
Ooh.
inside. Tough layup off the window. Looking good at halftime. Lakers up 71 to 59. Third quarter, LeBron James shows us why he's still the king.
Not
shooting that
bad for a
basketball
guy
shot.
who's 53 years old.
Pull up three for him, then
There he is,
gets
bully
the
ball.
rebound, goes coast to coast.
Oh, look at that pass, Smitty.
Man, he
Wow.
running faster than everybody on the floor.
LeBron James gets in the lane. Little floater.
He's playing with a purpose.
He's doing it all tonight.
Man, with
Loses the
purpose.
ball here.
Watch
chases
this.
it down. Are you kidding me?
We got to see that one again.
Big block on Dort shot.
Either side, he was going to get it.
With the left.
Either side.
Austin Reeves to LeBron.
Look how he's shooting his jumper. He's
Step back three.
confident.
LeBron finishes this game with a season-high 40 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, and they take it 129 to 120. Now, this is a guy that is turning 39 in a couple days. We got to hear from him post-game.
All right, LeBron, 15 of your season-high 40 come in the fourth quarter. Saw a couple of the threes and the bucket at the rim. What mode did you have to get into to get a difficult victory here in OKC?
Last time we came here on a tough back-to-back. Started the game out well, but we just lost energy, lost steam. So, us having a day in between our last game and us having, this was one of the must-win to play a really good game on the road to close the road trip out.
Your birthday is coming up in a couple of days, but this was the first time this year you scored more than your age. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. In the sense that, it helped us get this win versus a very good team in the Western Conference that we really needed. We're desperate for a win tonight, so, desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Shift in the starting lineup. You guys go bigger. Vanderbilt comes in. A lot of length defensively, LeBron. What's kind of just the team thinking behind that? What did you see in the first rendition tonight?
I think you just said it. We added a lot of length. From the perimeter to our wings, all the way down to our center, obviously in AD. We have the ability to guard, multiple positions, switch a lot of actions, but more importantly, we're able to clean glass. And I thought when they missed shots, especially in that second and third quarter, we clean glass. They gave us an opportunity to score another end.
It's unbelievable that this guy is still producing the way that he is and almost 39 years old in a couple days, Smitty. I know heading into this season, he had 65,000 minutes on the court in regular season and postseason. That's not even including this year. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's to what he's doing with those minutes as well, Lauren. He is coming out playing at a level that is a commitment.
Wow.
Still efficient, 54 from the field, still putting up 25 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Those are Hall of Fame numbers, and he's going to be 39 years old.
I know, and he outscores his age in a game like tonight, 40 points for LeBron James.
When he becomes the oldest player to score 40 points and make all his three-point shots, just want to throw that in there for you, Smitty. 5 out of
6 in this game, but take a look at LeBron James' shot chart.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And like you said, we get a chance to see him do it from outside, inside, mid-range. But I really look at it. It's scary if this lineup can click without D'Angelo Russell starting.
I know.
Because they're huge. Look at the size they have in that starting lineup.
It is absolutely 10 to 98. Mike Conley finishes the night with 12 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. Let's hear from him post-game.
This game became tight in the fourth quarter. You guys have been resilient all season. How did you get it done in the closing minutes?
Oh, man, we just had to catch our breath a little bit. I think they were pressing. They were, getting a lot of good looks, playing faster, and we kind of slowed our game down and slowed our pace down. And when that happens, teams can come back. So I think once we just caught our breath, settled things down, got to our offensive sets, got some good looks, and, the guys took us home.
So many weapons on this team. Rudy Gobert, 21 points, 17 rebounds. Edwards had 34. McDaniels had 20 tonight. Some key blocks. How dangerous is this Minnesota team, and how has the collective effort played a role in the success this season?
Man, we have a lot of work. We have a long way to go, actually. We got a team that has a lot of guys that can win us games, and we can win in a bunch of different ways. We haven't really tapped into our potential yet, and that's the beauty of it. So we know we have a great journey ahead of us. He's got a lot of process of it, and keep giving the ball to this boy right here.
And they're having a lot of fun doing it. 22-6 record on the season, tied with the Boston Celtics for the best record in the NBA. Are the Minnesota Timberwolves, Sean, the real deal?
I think they're acing all the tests so far. I mean, they've only lost one home game. They go on the road in a tough place to win, Smitty and Sacramento, and they win there. Anthony Edwards is the star they need. Karl Anthony Towns has had a good season. I know he didn't play tonight, but he provides offense. And the defense for this team, in order to win a championship, you've got to have defense, and they're playing defense.
Sean, what I love is, yes, they have an unbelievable record. Sometimes who you play, and I looked at the stat, they have the best record with teams with 500 or better. They're like 15-4. That's huge.
That's when you know that
That's
they're
when
the
you know
real
you're
deal.
rolling.
Right now, 22-6 on the year. They get a couple days off for Christmas, and then we'll be back to regroup after that. 13 games on the slate tonight. Another team tied for the best record in the NBA with the Boston Celtics. The Sacramento Kings did have a valiant effort to try to come back in this one. 21-8 run in that fourth quarter, but they couldn't close the deal. Sean Paul, I'm coming to you because I asked Smitty the same thing. Are the Minnesota Timberwolves the real deal? They're tied with the Celtics right now for the best record in the NBA.
I mean, we can sit here and wait to see if they're going to falter, but they haven't faltered. I mean, this is a team that's playing consistent defense. Anthony Edwards has stepped up his game. Karl Anthony Towns didn't play tonight, but he's had a good season as well. You saw Jaden McDaniels there near the end make a great defensive play, really kept the Kings from coming back. So they're passing all the tests so far.
Yeah.
It's a long season. We haven't gotten to Christmas, so we put those disclaimers out there. But so far, so good for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I mean, they don't have any more games before Christmas at this point, so I guess we can reevaluate come the 26th. But, Smitty, let's go back to Sacramento because we saw Keegan Murray drain that three at the end. The dude's been on fire this season. It's been fun to watch.
It's been fun to watch. I mean, he shoots at a high clip. He's very quiet. He's methodical, but you kind of understand what he's going to do. He's going to catch and shoot, or he's going to post up. He's not going to waste dribbles. I love his approach to the game. But the one thing I'm concerned about with the Sacramento Kings is their backup bigs. I think the one thing is they're going to have to find a rotation and maybe get some guys like JaVale McGee some more minutes. Sabonis plays extremely well, but then sometimes he struggles against guys. He's just not that big in girth. So you saw today Rudy Gobert 21 and 17. If Rudy, outplays numbers-wise, Sabonis, it'll be hard for them to win.
It is crazy, though. I look at Sabonis' stats. I feel like he had a really quiet triple-double. Really quiet triple-double in this one. 17, 10, and 10. Sean, what impresses you most about him and that combination with him and De'Aaron Fox together?
Well, I mean, look, De'Aaron Fox is a terrific player. We know that. But when he's getting that kind of help from his teammates, I mean, they're a dangerous team. But I agree with Smitty. I mean, this is a team that's really not big. And if you look at some of the teams in the West, have to go through Denver. Minnesota's right there. Some of these teams are offering size. And will the Sacramento Kings make a trade at the deadline? Sometimes, if you're a young team and you're, top 3 or 4 in the conference, you think everything is great, you get complacent. The other teams might pass you by. If you feel that you want to wait another year before we do something, well, sometimes the time is now. Seize the moment. And if they can make a deal and bring in some more size, I think that would help them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Hey, Smitty, question for you. What color is your sweater?
Beautiful.
Gold? Yellow? Gold? Would you call it gold?
You're trying to talk about that amazing blue.
Amazing blue? Yeah.
You put them together, it becomes green.
I like it. Well,
that's a good answer,
that's
Smitty.
a really good answer.
A good answer.
I can also segue this into something that you'll like.
What's that?
Gold bars. Because guess what? 13 games on the slate tonight. All 13 are done. Look how many gold boxes are on there.
They're done. We're done.
We're done, guys.
Get your Christmas wish for Joel Embiid. Well, first of all, Merry Christmas to you, Greenie. But look, we're talking about Joel Embiid, who is right now the front runner for the MVP. You know what my wish is for Joel Embiid? Can we get this version in the postseason? I need him to be healthy, Greenie. He hasn't been healthy in the last 2 postseasons. That's my wish for Joel Embiid, to stay healthy.
How about your old teammate Kevin Durant? What is your Christmas wish for him?
You know what? It's to have his other troops on the floor with him. And I'm talking about Booker, Bill, together. We haven't seen the big 3 yet, Greenie. I believe it's only been for 1 quarter. We want to see this high-powered offense. We want to see these 3 efficient scorers take the floor together. That is my wish for KD. He has had bad luck.
He has to a large degree. And then how about the man you consider the GOAT? What is your Christmas wish for LeBron James?
He need a 3rd star, Greenie. And I'm looking at Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine come in and help around the perimeter. Being able to put up 20 consistently. Being able to be another playmaker. That's what the Lakers are lacking. D'Angelo Russell is not getting it done. They need help taking the pressure off of LeBron James and Anthony Davis for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron had to go for 40 the other night, Greenie, in order for the Lakers to win a basketball game in the regular season because they've been in the slump.
Yeah, look, 3 weeks ago, we were all excited. They win the in-season tournament. They look like they really have it going. They have been slumping since then. Do you feel that this Laker team... So you're telling me if they don't make a move of consequence between now and the trade deadline, they are not a title contender?
Greenie, this is the thing. When you think about the in-season tournament, it was a beautiful thing. Shout out to Adam Silver, the best commissioner in sports, in my opinion. But it was fool's gold. They had the easiest pool, and then they beat the Pelicans and the Pacers to go on and win it. But this team is not good, and they don't have enough to compete in the tough Western Conference. If you have elite guard play, if your guards are fast, you're going to beat the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a reason that Darvin Ham moved D'Angelo Russell to the bench the last game and went big, because he had no choice. He had to make an adjustment. He moved LeBron James back to the point guard position. And, I mean, listen, I know Father Time is not a thing for LeBron, but at the end of the day, the man is aging, and they got to get him a 3rd star in there. As of right now, the roster that they have, it cannot compete in the Western Conference. And we know LeBron James got one thing and one thing only on his mind, and that's to win the NBA championship.
Absolutely. Tonight, they will play another team with that on their mind on ABC at 5 Eastern Time. We'll see them taking on the Celtics. I was at the Garden to see Milwaukee the other day. They looked awfully good. Are the Celtics, in your mind, the team to beat in the Eastern Conference?
Greenie, you know I've been in my feelings, right? I've been in my feelings when they traded Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. I don't see a team beating the Boston Celtics, not just in the Eastern Conference, but in the entire NBA. They're the favorites to win it all. When you talk about the elite guard play that they have around the perimeter, we know what Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is going to bring to the table. But when you add in a little sprinkle of Derek White, along with some Drew Holiday, along with some Peyton Pritchard off the bench, look, this team fires up a lot of three-point shots. But guess what? At the end of the day, there's no other team that has the personnel to match this offensive firepower that the Celtics have right now.
All right, if there is one thing I'm going to miss on this Christmas day, it is watching the way Big Perk, Santa Perk, goes after that buffet. The last 2 years, they put a nice buffet out there. Big Perk, you have your own buffet out there set up today at the LAPC? We have your own spot?
I hope so. I hope so, because that's on my Christmas list, Greenie. Groceries. Get the groceries up in there.
Merry Christmas, my good friend. We'll see you in a couple more minutes, actually. We'll have some more hoops with him a little later in our show. And then, again, 5 great games today. And here are the players who are going to be mic'd up. Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Jamal Murray, Tatum, LeBron.